Hey guys, it's Victoria. Today I wanted to film just a video of like my favorite makeup products because I have not been wearing makeup like at all for like the past few months, and if I've been wearing makeup it's just been like mascara and like cream blush. But today I just was like in the mood to do my makeup for no reason, and it was really fun. But I kind of like rediscovered some of my favorite things and also tried out some newer products that I've maybe played with like once or twice, but I just kind of like pulled together some of my favorite products that some of them are pretty popular, but maybe some of them are like random, and I just kind of wanted to share that with you. Also, I'm in the bathroom. I don't know how the lighting is. I hope it's okay. I hope it's not too echoey, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some of my favorite makeup products. I do want to do like an updated skincare routine and show you guys my other favorite skincare products because I have so many that I've tried during quarantine that I'm obsessed with. And I want to do one for like body products and things like that. But today we're going to do the makeup part. I do want to mention the jewelry I'm wearing. I gotta give myself a little shout out. I'm wearing the Live earring from Vic & Co. in my double. And then the gold Gigi Huggies. This is like a random hoop. And the gold clear ring. Everything else is not Vic & Co, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So the first thing is a foundation that I'm sure every one of you guys have seen and maybe tried, but it's Luminous Silk by Jordy or Armani, and it took me a really long time to like this because when I used to try it, like when I lived in Chicago and I used to do like crazy full makeup, it to me like didn't do anything, and I also had really bad skin then, so it like the texture was just like not a look. But for like, I don't know, 6 months maybe, this has been like the only foundation I've worn if I'm wearing my makeup. I still love Nars Sheer Glow. That's like still like a favorite of mine, but I have not had that with me since the beginning of quarantine, so this has just been my go-to and I really love it. It's super luminous. I love that it can be like sheared out and I can still see my freckles, or like today I did like more of a full glowy makeup and it still like looks really nice. I use the shade 5.75, and I think that's another reason I finally like it, is because I finally have my shade. I'm not really tan right now, so this is just like my normal shade, but all the other shades that I own were like too pink, so having your real shade in foundation is like, seems obvious, but changes the game. Okay, next I want to talk about concealer. On a daily basis I don't wear concealer, but if I have like a dark spot or a pimple I want to cover up, I have been using the Kosas concealer in the shade 4. I love this because it's super like creamy and just like not cakey. It just feels like a moisturizer serum kind of. But it does give you coverage if you need. Like that is it. Like it's definitely like pretty full coverage if you want it to be, but it like blends out really nice, and it definitely leaves like a really nice dewy finish versus matte, which I don't like anything matte. If you know me, I have dry skin, so I need all the dew, all the glow possible. But it just like really looks like your skin, which I love. It's definitely like a new favorite of mine, so I do use this, but I've also been kind of reaching for my Nars creamy concealers again. Today I put the shade Custard under my eyes. I love the little mini shades, by the way. It's probably like a waste of money and like cheaper to buy the big ones in the long run, but like I just like small ones to keep in my makeup bag because it just takes up like no space. But Custard is like another staple for a lot of people, but I also have the shade Nougatine Light 2.2, which this one, if you just do like a little bit in the inner corner for my skin tone, is so brightening. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them. This is Custard and this is Nougatine, so obviously this one's like super bright, and like if I was really pale maybe it could work, but for me I just did Custard today. But I also like these because they're not super full coverage like Shake Tape, but they do give you coverage, but they blend out really nicely. And yeah, I just really like them. Oh, a new thing. I apply my foundation and my concealer with the same sponge, and this is my new favorite sponge. This is the Fenty Sponge, which I've had this forever and I never really gave it a shot, but it's so soft but still holds its shape. It's like not too squishy. I will use it wet or dry either. I think it's my favorite. I like it better than the Beauty Blender. I haven't used a Real Techniques or Eco Tool sponge in a really long time, but this just does the job. I love it for under my eyes and then the bottom side for my face. It's just so good. A product I just recently got is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I haven't used a primer on my face in a very long time. I usually just stick to moisturizer, but I've noticed that my pores have just become a little bit more prominent on my face. So when I'm doing like foundation, I want to cover them, and this is amazing. I've used the Tatcha one a few times because I had a little mini one of it, but this one is exactly the same to me. I wouldn't waste your money on the Tatcha one just because I feel like this one does a really great job. But I kind of slept on this. I slept on primers in general, but I really like love the way this goes on under my makeup. And another thing I like about it is it doesn't make my skin feel like dry, because a lot of the pore filling primers make my skin feel too dry and I can't stand it. That's why I usually opt for like a hydrating primer or just a moisturizer, but that one doesn't irritate my skin and it doesn't make it look or feel dry, so I love that. Okay, so for bronzer, cream bronzer, this is, I don't know if I'll ever stop using this, probably not. This is my Chanel Tan du Soleil Tan de Chanel actually. As you can see, I'm almost finished with this. I think I have one backup left, and then I'm done because they changed the formula and I'm really scared to try the new formula because I don't think I'm gonna like it. But this just gives me the perfect shade of like bronze to my skin. It's super creamy and blendable. It's super forgiving, unlike some dark concealers that people contour with, which I feel like can get a little overboard or like messy. This is just like perfect for my skin tone. Obviously it's unfortunate that there is only one shade, but I have seen people who are a little bit darker than me and a little bit lighter than me use it also. So obviously if you're on the deeper skin tone like spectrum, it isn't gonna really do much. But for me, this is the perfect shade of bronzer. I use it all over like where I would contour and in my crease, and it's just like a staple product, a holy grail. I'll never stop loving that. And then I top it with another old favorite, which is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder for darker skin. It's like the best $3 you'll ever spend, and it's just super buildable also, and also blendable. I can't really use Hoola or any contour shades anymore because they look so crazy on me, because I'm just not used to seeing myself with like crazy contour anymore. But this is just like the best if you want to just give yourself like a really pretty warm glow. And I love using that as eyeshadow also. For blush, I've really just been sticking to cream blushes. The first one, my best friend Mariko actually put me onto this. This is the Revlon Stick in Nude Kiss. When I don't wear makeup but I want to do a little something, I'll just put a little bit of this on my cheeks and like around my lips, and I just blend it in with my fingers, and it gives me the most natural, healthy glow, like flush. Because some cream blushes, if you put them on, especially because I'm pretty pale, you can just like tell that I'm wearing cream blush and like no other makeup, and it doesn't really look good. But this is like so perfect. It's so my tone. It's not too pink. It's like really warm, but like really just blends in. I don't know if you can even see it, but it is so pretty. And then I just got a new one from e.l.f. This is the Monochromatic Multi-Stick in Bronzed Cherry. And this one's a little bit more pigmented and it has some shimmer in it. So I would definitely go with a soft hand if you're going to use this. Unless you have a deeper skin tone, I'm sure it would look stunning, but because I'm so light, it like would look crazy. Like that is insane, but it's a cream, so it blends really nicely. And if you can see it, it has like a shimmer, like a sheen, because there's like gold reflex in it. So I do go in with like a very light hand if I use this, but I still think it's super pretty. You can use this on your lips, on your eyes. I just really, really like it. For highlight, I have a new favorite. It's by Jouer and it's Molten Glow. First of all, the packaging is stunning, but it's a face and body highlight. I have it on today on my highlight and on my inner corner. It's just like the most beautiful, stunning champagne gold. I loved Laura Geller Gilded Honey. That was like my go-to. But this one I think I like even more. It's just a little bit more pigmented. Okay, eyeliner. I'm mentioning this Marc Jacobs one in the shade, I think it's Rococo. Yes, Rococo. I like it on my waterline. I haven't worn eyeliner in a really long time, but I like this one because it's not black. It's like a dark neutral tone bronze because it's not too warm tone. It's actually a pretty cool tone. If you can see, and it has a little bit of a sheen, like shimmer to it also. It's not like shimmery, but it's not matte at all, which I just like because it warms up the eyes without being too harsh. So I love that. And then for mascara, my new favorite, I think. I like love every mascara because to me they all kind of do the same thing. But this is the Maybelline Snap Scara, but it's in the shade Black Cherry. So you can't really tell when it's on, but like if you take your makeup off, you can definitely see like the cotton round is like purplish, not really black. But I really liked the wand. I don't know if you can see that. I just like really like the way it lifts and elongates my lashes. But then for my bottom mascara, I have been using the e.l.f. Smudge Proof Mascara, which I love this, but I like wasn't using it the right way. So it has an upper and a lower mascara side with two different wands. So the first side, which is the side I bought it for, which is the lower side, is the most tiny mascara wand ever. And everyone I know that uses it loves it, but it is too tiny for my bottom lashes and it doesn't really do anything, and it almost gets messy because I'm like really trying to like get it to apply to my bottom lashes. So if you have, I would say average lashes, this will work, but I'm just so unfortunate and have just like the longest bottom lashes ever, so it doesn't work for me. I'm kidding, but like actually I needed the upper side for my bottom lashes, which is also a very small wand. It's not like super thick or anything, so I can still get in there, but the bottom side was just way too small for them. So I used this in here, but my bottom lashes aren't even that long, but they're just not like small enough to use or get away with the smaller side. Brows, I still only use Glossier Boy Brow and Brunette. Sometimes just Anastasia brow gel because I just cannot deal with my brows when they're like filled in or anything. It just, to me, it looks like so ridiculous. I don't know why, I just can't put anything in my brows. So yeah, but the final products I'm talking to you guys about, my lips. Do you like it? I love it. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in Wherever Walnut. This is what I use to line my lips. I have had this for a very long time, and I know that because it is engraved with P for purchased for when I worked at Sephora. This is just like my perfect lip liner color. It's the perfect tone, the perfect shade. It's like a little darker than my skin, so you can obviously see that it's like my lips are defined and like full, but it's not too brown and it's not too pink. It's perfect. Anywhere Caffeine was my favorite in the beginning of like time when I got these, but it's too like brown on me now, and I really like just like this tone where it's like pinky and like happy and healthy. The brown on me looks too much, so this is a must-have. I'm obsessed. And then this lip gloss that I recently got from Tower 28 in the shade Oat. Online, it looked a lot more sheer and milky, so I didn't know it was going to be like this nudie pink. So I was like, I'm gonna have to return that. Like, I don't want that. But then you put it on and your whole world changes. This is the applicator, and it is so good. Do you see that? Like how juicy my lips look? Like, okay. I have to burp. No, I don't. Okay. I just put way too much on. The applicator really holds a lot of product, so you kind of have to be like careful so it doesn't look like too crazy. But it's such a pretty milky pink nude. All three of them. It's not just nude, it's not just pink, and it's not just milky. It's all of it. It's my favorite because normally I would just do this liner with a clear gloss, like one of my Dior ones, or my NYX lip oil, or like the Laneige sleeping mask, which is also a must-have. But this really finishes my look. Do you not see these lips? Like, do you not want to kiss me? Because like, I want to kiss myself. Okay. I'm done being conceited for the day. But yeah, those are my favorite makeup products right now. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these and how you feel about them, or if there's products that you've been eyeing from here that you guys just want more questions answered or whatever, or if you have products that are similar to anything I mentioned, please leave them down below. I would love to try them. But yeah, I'm obsessed with all of these products and I can't wait to keep doing my makeup more. Like, it was so fun to get ready today. Anyways, I'm gonna go get back to work and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.